Breach here is something that he's hopefully going to be quite proficient on.
Specifically Breach, it is his, most played agent in recent history, but still, that remains to be seen as PaperX tries to rotate their way over. Of course, though, Berserk's happy to lock down this entire lane with his Marshall online for the ace now. You see him just making a bit of noise.
He was seen.
Minimap at least. Famous trying to give him the ace, and there it is! Berserks to collect on it.
Hey, random. Out some smokes towards the site start to happen though.
Okay, at least the salvos will get sent through. Ooh, and as soon as the salvo gets sent out, TUG thinks that that's where the tail might be positioned. They're sneaking past, but Jesse Vash has snuck up right behind him as well. Good little flash out, and that's going to be another pick. Team Secret working alongside the numbers now. Talon might have the sight, but a bit of a tap is not going to be enough. Swaps on over, but look at Killua! Swings along a swivel, just goes full turret mode for the ace.
It's going to be fast tracking some of those ultimates.
Judge here within the smoke. Margaret pinging this out. Here comes the push, and here comes the slaughter. 1, 2, 3. 2 more shells loaded in, pushes, and there's the follow-up. Looking for an ace, and Clues is right here in position to potentially give it away. It's a bit of a pause, and right now it's all just a question of can he make it happen. Now has the Bulldog to try to deliver it. Domby, he is willing to go ahead and bait out for it, and there you go. Predator Ace going to be gifted over.
We know better. They are pretty darn deep. Aspas probably saw the clone crosshair, but knew that it was a fake.
It's the one man with a hero rifle for MIBR. Zaken finds the first onto Verno, and with all of these smokes obscuring his view, Aspas just cannot even find a moment to have impact on the round.
There's a rifle. Dropped, needs to be recovered. Looks like Shannon was able to get in amidst the cover of the poison orb, at least get that rifle in hand. He's gonna have to make good use of it though, because Zaken is tearing them limb from limb. He has to hear this, surely. Cortesia trying to get his way up the slope. Shannon does finally employ that rifle.
Cortesia has just picked one up as well, so decent enough weapon. Transfer from Zaken into the ace is so unreal.
Giant by power ace for Zaken.
The prowess sent out might give them a clue, so rotations moving forward. How does the timing work out? Margaret does find one. Back in towards ropes and finds a second. Unfortunate for Envy. Now that could be a rifle picked up, but where is he?
Oh, look at this timing on
Where
that
are
one.
you? Oh no.
Unfortunately for Team Secret, Quack, they've got a lot of work to do now.
Insurmountable. They hop on over, and that's when Margaret shows up again! Third kill in the round. 2 more for the ace. The spike still beeping away.
Margaret, don't tell me you're going to find a 4th one.
Oh, there it is!
Ace.
Swap on over to heaven, he finds the ace! Every single head racked up in kills and knocks him up to series points!
Cloud9 early on is to break some of those trips. None of them here, though.
Oxy will try to follow the drone, but will only waltz his way into Ye's crosshair. 2 kills found, make that 3 for El Diablo as he's got 4. Coming to life right off the bat. And the ace delivered.
Gallias on the reposition. Patrick Hu forced away as the flash comes in. Nice drag across. Famous going to be taken down. It's Gallias. Looks to absolutely shatter their hopes here on this C site. Kelly, he absolutely wants this ace. And it looks like Global, it looks like they're willing to die to give it to him. They do lose out on an additional player, but the ace is found as Gallias
away, maybe feeling that there is that flank coming in, but again, Giant X, step for step, kind of matching that energy, sitting a little passive, and now the push comes in through. Oh, Purpo! That was a bloody good attempt. We are down to just Woot now in a 1v2. It ain't going to be easy. Turns the flash and finds another. Ace off the rip for Woot.
All over the place with his kind of agents and roles.
Yep, absolutely.
It seems like the ISO is one of the agents that he's going to be fine on.
More of that, please. Take a bit of that.
It's because there's no util to stop them as they enter towards A site. Well, Pistols will.
The double swings they have to apply that damage. Get some of these guns down. It's not retrievable just yet, but it is a little bit scary for the post plant here. Zaken spamming through using that hero rifle on this buy, or I should say upgrade rifle.
Shots are missing though. There's an opening for C9, not anymore.
Yeah, he closes it down. Oh, waiting on the right side, waiting for the crossfires to come through, and he finds the ace!
a 9-3, 10-2 half for Sentinels going into the second half. But thankfully, Zeppa, gets the first blood with the Sheriff buy. That C9 has in the back from Moxie.
Okay.
Clean shots.
Still, we've seen the 2v4, and it's not even guns for C9 this time.
Crosshair placement could be good again.
Last player standing.
Can Vic finish it off? Bang goes for another one, an ace on the board, all by himself here. Zeppa and Net are left. Has to deal with the flashes. And the uplink shows exactly where he is.
That's huge, though. Not getting spammed after the hat came through and he survives. Now he can play around the map.
He's got
Keep
one
C9
star.
guessing.
That's it, pulling them in.
At least weapons got picked up now. 2 rifles on the side of C9.
Bang. Bang with the ace. Bang with the Red Bull clutch. Another eye by power ace and a
Space. Round 11, and right now it's the same execute. Paper X, possibly a retake without the best weaponry. Divide, though, decent trade for now.
Yeah, numbers are here. Spike not yet needing to be established. Spike dropped on the floor. Paper X looking to flood towards the side. The shots from Zaken though, superb.
Taps forward again and again, and he knows that Jing is pinned down. A possible ace in her hands. 7 rounds left in the mag. Something, though, still looking for the fights against the counterpart Russian across the other side. He finds yet another kill. Plant something, then taking elevation. Looks for the best possible angle. Jemkin has to be aware of this. He has to work around the pillars. Spots him out, and that's gonna be the ace! Jemkin! Oh.
And now they lean here more in the direction of Art. Askia knows the Digitine is still here. He knows there's a double up, in fact, for Loud. This is scary here. And there's Askia emerging, takes Digitine down instantly. Kawanzine spotted out, of course. That's the Nightfall doing work. A second here for the 2G duelist. He's got to respect that special delivery. As the Steel Garden comes in, and Askia, he's unstoppable.
30 seconds left.
Believe it or not, use Dimensional Drift this round. Camara, his nerve fails him. Askia, though, still on for the ACE. Looks like 2G here. Again, great start to this half. Loud get into it, start to download him a little bit more, and there it is, folks! Eye by power race for Askia.
Few seconds left to try and play for, but they have to clear out these spots here. Can they deroute IC from this position? Lying in wait with a Bucky in hand. And my God, he's going to be making it awfully difficult. Waiting though, Util in and around for it. It's a wide face leap, barely able to get a handle on it. Tucked to the corner still. His position's going to be noted. It's a pit drop down. Oh, and then hold on. Leaf. My God, man! Pulls an ace out of bloody nowhere.
But he's come out here with the eye by power ace to go up 10-2 after 4 rounds. Absurd, but exactly what the doctor ordered for G2.
Exactly so.
He just full screen Sivo's kills at this point.
Okay, there's a trade to start it out. Op left on the floor. Dirk taken out as well. We're in a 4v4 for GX. Look, it's a little late to show up.
Does a lot of damage. But they're still going to take a trade. In fact, he goes running in. He's run in through the utility. I think he was expected an isolated fight, and that was not the case. There were more than one player here safe. Spotted both, in theory. Never mind. Huge from Purpo. Showstopper out for an ace of his own, and he will take it home. What?
Only 38 seconds left. Cosmic Divided even being committed here. There's a flash into the face as well. No connection, and even a return. That's it. Swinging in through the back. This is all crew now. In control. Almost not broken in time here, but might not be too much of a problem. The pull is being denied. EG, hold on, Nature. He's finding some ground here, but no coverage in for the back there, but he... Okay, Nature's already found himself the 3-piece, but left into that 1v2. He'd have to ace to finish this one off. Kesnit round to the side just with the shoulder, and he's found that first kill. Okay, Steel Garden, it's available. 8 seconds left and remaining. Plant down, but you're sticking your body out just a little bit too wide there. Does Melzer know? He's gonna know now. Up towards heaven. This is it, an ace potentially to seal this one up, and playing time, backs out wide. He just wants to fight. He wants to end this round here, and now, and he spots it out entirely.
He might have just missed it, actually.
A lot of walking occurring. Timing to be taken. Uh-oh. Him versus Gobert, and here's it. Scurrying around. Good with the crosshair plate. This by 2G. Proactivity is called for. They're going to be trying to fight all the way deep into Snowman. That's a good dart, though. Lighting them all the way up and punish inside. That's LT. Defends through into the back there. Sheriff's in hands. gonna try and make it work. Boostio! Boostio! What is this? 1 bullet left. 1 player left to stand. 4 kills in the round. It's an ace on the cards. Wingman forcing the issue out wide. And there you have it. Stand up, take a bow. Not too far though. You don't want to disconnect your entire setup. All good.
Hammer there. Just is ahead of it though.
And he's ready for the first. Almost lines up the second. Can't quite make it happen, but Toss9 at range against Munchkin with that classic.
Not sure when Ashes are going to come back online. I think pretty soon. Well, no. He used them on the execute, so no.
Drop down. Toss9 able to find Chiron there within the smoke. Now the 2v2. The swing out. Toss9 looking for the ace, and he has it! This man is unstoppable!
Could once again proactively try and clear towards Arcade Camo. Stunned up, but still closing the gap.
Yeah, they're just gonna push. They're gonna just take a fight, and Camo's taken down all 3. So Sociable and Magnum with a brutal task, a Herculean task, and Camo wants to take them to Toronto himself. Can he do it with an ace? Sociable has to check every corner, every angle, and Camo, it looks like it's gonna happen, Team Liquid!
It feels like Powell could really use his notebook back, that's all I'm going to say.
I'll put this on me.
Position, Kada, stun is sublime, but it's only going to be the one. Zipan tries to continue, but it's Levin to fight back. The defense, though, are not just sitting pretty, they're making a move.
As they should, and the group up here. BBL are looking to move towards that broken door. There's 2 players, aggressive, holding on to that control. Flash is good, but Mini's better. It's 4 for Levin. An ace needed. Steps heard, and the stun subsiding. Kamek standing in his way, and he swings in for the ace. 13-12. He shows up when they need him the most.
Back to the pistol round.
Oh my gosh,
this time with weapons.
They read it completely, but they're going to read the speed back onto him. Relay Bolt gets a few stuns there, but they're still trying to get the trades when Zaken is more than ready to return fire. And Clone helps him out get out of that situation. Oh my god, they're just taking the fights. Are we going to find it? Where's Boostio? Where is he? Oh, they're guaranteeing this one. Gift wrapped with the dimensional drift that they can find him.
The respect on the anti-eco, but unfortunately doesn't get the ace. And now a winning condition. Boostio always good with the Sheriffs. Heard where the TP came out from.
There it is. There it is, Zaken giving us our second one.
Look at that. The pistol round was perfect. The small change coming through here from 100 Thieves was that they added more players to push behind. Awesome as they could fight towards that top.
Yeah.
But there was just so many players left for Sentinels.
Remember, each ace giving you the...
Have to try and just go with body and hit the headshot, which you're not doing, but you're still getting the kill.
And midair, off towards Buzz, who does have the perfect crosshair placement to pick up 2 kills. Jing, though, wrecks 2 up himself as well. TPs into safety into a position where maybe unexpected for Meteor. Oh, snaps on towards the quad. Online for the ace now. Ascor.
And Jing does have the regen shields too, so that's back online.
Okay, into the spot. Devi allowing his brethren to pick up the ace.
A little bit awkward for something losing that first duel, but the fact that Jing is able to just get both of them in mid when you've got the dash from Buzz into the crosshairs of Jing. He doesn't need to move that much to be able to strafe that kill over towards him. And then ultimately ending with the ace.
Got his decoy stuck. I think he might be a victim of the new decoy change.
Well,
oh my god.
There's the 1-2, the undercut in play. Flash now going to be sent out. The classic drawn out. As Buzz finds himself a third. Pop Flash through the smoke. Draws out the weapon. Has to double take to go ahead and clean him up, but he's got the ace. Brought to you by Predator. And that.
But there's not often you talk about the vibes of Fnatic. Oh, hold that thought for the time being. Kayak. What? What?
No! No way! Is this
Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him.
Kills! And that was unbelievable. Blink and you miss it.
Which has struggled so far. Mid-round always been something highlighted that needed improvements. And in terms of this one, they're stricken for options, trying to split the A site. And they'll use the Rolling Thunder to do it. Still get out. Cada first in, still Zeus not spoken about, not even found, and he's going to activate at the right time, looking to get more! A player who constantly turns up when he's needed! The ace, and yet again he has managed to capture lightning in a bottle. He'll try to close it out here with all 5, and Zeus has done exactly that.
Shot for Kesnick goes a little wild. He had to get away from this now and allow for a plant. So again, crew are looking for one of those signature floods. This time, the Shock Dart won't claim the race lane.
Another half as they try to flood in. Zaken is too sharp.
Oh, buddy. That is filthy. 3 for Zaken and now a null command in play. Give him the rest. Just Kesnick left now and Zaken will box it away. There is your eye-by power ace, folks. Remember.
A little bit of util to clear the site, but has been left relatively wide open.
Stun here, Texture, nice slide in.
What a read.
Yeah, able to find DOS9, delivering his first death of the map thus far. Finding a third, and Sharon and Slash are both going to be eliminated. Mr. 4K online. Famous here at the ready. Texture has to beg the question, do you even want the ace given the win record? He's going to take it. Texture joins the club here today.
Havoc's on the side, dashing in the cloud burst there. This gets a little bit scary. Armageddon Mitch has got nowhere to go, folks. Caught inside the grab well. And the end comes for us all. Prize able to find one, but Vic fighting like a heli on the side. What an ace out of nowhere, Vic.
That come from? Legitimately, where did that come from? Rapa's caught on that trip that net place had never been broken. Havoc didn't walk into it earlier, and then Vic just snaps the perfect crosshair placement. Precise on...
Probably a judge, but...
Oh, they're coming his way. Chance! Mr. Fallen with one. Stun up close and a fallback. Salvos to be sent. This is going to be sent through. That's going to force them forward. Right into the buggy. Mr. Fallen. He's not even taking the weapons on the ground. He knows what he wants. And it's another buggy kill. Decoy sent through on the flash, but Mr. Fallen. He's got it.
Held their ground and dealt with the stack instead of pivoting away from it. What does 100 Thieves do? They'll just spray them all down, I guess.
Okay. No one ready for Cryo to be that deep onto the line, apparently. We love a good eco ace to Jazeen. It's like, oh my god, how do I avoid this guy? How do I avoid this guy? Snappy for the eye power ace.
Taking those fights, they can reset into a 2-2 setup or having someone passive on a site, allow a post plant and have to fight into it. Give numbers. Re-end. It's an anti-eco, but an ace is an ace.
In trying to get out into it, but they do get in front of it at least.
Able to do some damage on towards old Foxy 9 as well. But look at Ash, he's just wrecking up every single one of them. Looks for the ace as well, swings up, look at that tap! We have an ace in round number 2, Ash!
Late into the round, and the pressure put into Heaven, this could be a mistake. It certainly is, as Fluorescent rounds the corner first. Ruxic from Apex, especially with this ult coming through, that's confirming that the hit is on its way. They know about Avova. The TP coming out of the ult up top's being heard. Avova and Batu dealt with. They're ready for Fluorescent to be around here. Even still, what was that? I can't believe I just saw that. Should replay that, maybe even now. Screw the round. 2v2. Shao, 32 HP. Tom, all thanks to Fluorescent, this is winnable.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to walk anywhere near. Don't even go near a wall that Fluorescent is looking at, because you might just fall. Gun barrel spotted. A 4th kill already for Fluorescent, and she will take over this round completely.
The retake.
Oh, and look at this now. Buzz feeling confident to go in for the overdrive play. Perfectly set up by the team. Look at the flashes! He's online for the ace! Where is Forsaken? Let him ace at the very least, maybe. Forsaken, though, does he look for it? Buzz, low HP, but he still tracks on! Mid-slide! Denied Forsaken!
But all of this a feint. But a feint from 2 important players for Sen.
Salvos and the stun as well. Great crosshair placement, though. Zaken Jorgmo getting one as well for his troubles, and he backs himself out of there on top of it. They do have 40 seconds left to play with, and this game of cat and mouse has just gone the wrong way, but Leaf is absolutely going to be reciprocating. That's a Steel Garden expecting an instant response, but Senna slowed themselves.
And here's Jorgmo with this late round repush. They're so confident right now, G2. Clearing out, Valen walking down mid. They've got great information that this is going to be ending C, but Leaf cannot die. Zen need to root him out.
It's a flurry of bullets. Leaf is barely alive. He's going to be limping towards the back of the side if he wants to try and make a play to push this one back here, but seconds to spare. Sen get themselves into the post plan at least, and G2 have that discipline, waiting for the smokes to dissipate. Valen earns himself two, still Leaf back against the wall. He's got to know roughly the position of Zaken, isolated into the 1v1, all for the Ace. Dodging, sliding off to the side. Ult expended! And an Ace is his!
And they needed that. 5 kills. The fake over towards A-Long where he collects the first. Coming back in to make sure that his team is bailed out of a tricky situation. A clutch, an ace. Spectacular individual performance.
Come on, baby, come on, come on, come on.
Last chances, second chances, that kind of thing. And a lot of players that are example of that. Ye1 stuck into this corner, does well with his stinger to clean up this eco round, but for Icy especially, he's had his chances. Ye, he's gonna give it to us. They want an ace. He's got his chance, of course. Ye converts.
And where they managed to turn the tide back on Haven, so no room for error when it comes to BBL, and Profek falling off rip. At least they will find Yedije. That closes off this Vents approach.
Yeah, I don't think you want to push that anymore. Definitely not ideal. Doesn't manage to scan anyone. Knows that at least they're partially clear. I don't even know if the stun would help out too much. Zeus still trying to fight tooth and nail, but he will be able to retreat, and then even has the salvos of his own. Dimensional drift used, but even though he's been spotted, it's not going to be easy to clear. And in fact, they did get spotted. How has he managed to do that with nobody noticing? And it's like Zeus must have walked directly past him and seen him, but I guess they just didn't expect that Sociable would show them that level of disrespect, and he's come back in for more. 4 kills for Sociable. Could we get our second ace already? He's going to get the fight, and we will! What is happening with BBL?
In droves are here on this A side. It's a matter about is there a lurk. That's why you still see that linger back from Monyet across the map. Jemkin able to open things up, and Sylvan's going to be taken down. Meteor up over the top, considering going for the peak, but does not. Snacks goes in for the fight, and he manages to catch 3! Looking for that fourth. Crazy guy is down to a sliver. And now Stacks is maybe on for an ace. Salvo's going to be sent. They'll offset him. Hey, go off. King, go on the hunt. Can Crazy Guy play spoiler here? It's not very often that we get to see Stacks in for the ace, but he will go ahead and lock it down as the crowd goes absolutely wild.
Find the shots, I don't believe.
Nope.
There we go.
As okay. So Jess finding one. Famous taken down here at B. Munchkin giving the peek in the lobby, not in a position to try to get the punish there onto NC Slasher, so he is able to silently drift away. DOS9 trying to hold here. Just that Sheriff in hand. Flash not going to connect, so just able to turn from it, dodges out of the fault line, gets the clean one tap on NC Slasher, and finds Berserks. Spotted there at long. Ping not found. He's up close, and the ace is confirmed.
It's it, both Flash going to be expended. As you already said, very bad buy indeed. Loud still going to be committing the abundance of util to try and make an attempt at least of this round. Already flooding out towards the fight. That's Pancada hitting off some beautiful shots. Damage done. Absolutely absurd work from Pancada Digitine. Joined by the sides here. They've got Sentinels corralled into the corner. And Pancada,
does he have time? Yes.
Pulls it out. Circle shrinking down.
I think he's got it.
Oh my God, Pancada.
Much damage even at the start of the round with that wallbang headshot to begin. His Sheriff aim was remarkable.
That's insane.
Utterly remarkable.
That's insane work. Absolutely insane work. And there's your eye by Ace. Follow him on socials, #unlock.